So we're gonna start with with the medicine ball. We're gonna activate the pressing muscles first. Doesn't take long. Just want to get like 1 or 2 sets of chest press, chest throws. Actually, I'm gonna do it differently. You're gonna do the push press throws. Just 3 reps. Good. Get the pressing muscles activated. 1 more. Good. Other options would include medicine ball throw from the chest and chest throw with a lunge, plyo push-ups, and all their variation would be good activation movement for the pressing exercise, the pressing workout. Typically, we would start the overhead press with 60% and ramp up roughly by 10, 20 pounds at a time. Just gonna demonstrate it. And this one, we're gonna use an assistance exercise in staggered fashion, like I explained earlier. So after your set of overhead press, I'm gonna rest a bit, then you're gonna do 1 set of barbell shrug from a military press position. So we're gonna shoot for 3 reps. For performance training, the reps should be at 5 or below on the main movements. Don't use your leg, it's a military press. Good. Then the first way to add assistance work for the shoulder girdle muscle is to do them in the staggered fashion. Here, since the trap is really important for overhead performance, we're gonna have 1 trap exercise staggered with the overhead press work. It's gonna be military press position, shrug here with a 1 second hold at the top.
Okay.
It's very specific to the overhead press, and it is not grip or biceps dominant.
Okay.
So it's really a pure shoulder move, pure trap movement. 5 reps. Good. Only focus on the shrug, no press. Now the assistance work, traps, rear delt, rhomboids, rotator cuff, should be trained in the middle rep range. So anywhere between 5 to 10 reps is perfectly fine. Actually, I don't have like a precise number of reps to shoot for. If you feel like 5 is good, you stop at 5. It's just to get the work done. You have to fit that assistance work done and get some stimulation. You don't shoot for a certain performance level. You could go like up on 1 set, down on the other set, 5 reps for 1. It doesn't matter. Just get the work done. And 5 kilos. Three reps. Very good. Very good pressing movement. After every set, you can or cannot do the staggered exercise. It really doesn't matter. If you feel like you want to work your traps more, and you do it between every set. If you feel like you don't need that much work, that there were work during the overhead press, don't do it. If you feel that working the traps here would decrease your performance because they're going to be fatigued on the overhead press, don't do them. Personally, what I like to do is, I start lighter on the ramp, and during the early set, I would say right up to the point where the weight on the bar is probably 70–80%, okay. I will do the assistance exercise between the staggered set. But when the weight gets heavy, I don't do it, just so that I won't be lacking any energy for the movement. So you get the assistance work done, but you can do them between every set, doesn't matter. But personally, I feel that I get a better response if I do them early in the ramp, but stop doing in like the last 2 or 3 sets, which are very heavy. Right, overhead press, strong push. Good. Now, normally you would ramp up until you reach your top weight, and your ramp would be slower, meaning that you would not increase by 10 kilos at a time, only probably 5 kilos at a time. but for demonstration purposes, we're gonna move on to the next exercise. Let's say that this is the heaviest weight that you could lift in good form for 3 reps.
Okay.
Then we move on to the second portion of the movement pattern, which is the incline variation. We're gonna start with the same weight.